Whoa, watch out!
A wheelchair, huh? So that $100 million deal is toast.
Wait, what? I heard everything. Hope everything goes smoothly on site today. My name's Kent Haruya, 42 years old. I work for a company that mainly deals with limestone. Been here for almost 20 years, and now I'm a sub-leader. Hey, Meguro's coming today, so make sure you don't screw up while showing her around. Got it. That's Nakata. He's the leader running things on site.
Up close, this is really something.
Yeah, that's what everyone says when they visit. And that's Meguro. She's the new president of an important client company. I bet your father's relieved to have such a dependable daughter.
I'd always planned to take over, so when he got sick, I was able to step in without any problems. Man, it's kinda hot today.
Yeah, weird. It was chilly just yesterday.
Sorry, I didn't get much sleep, and now I've got a headache. Mind if I take off my helmet for a second? My head's spinning.
Wait, are you okay? Whoa, now that I look closely, she's got dark circles under her eyes. Guess running a company keeps her crazy busy. And then...
What the hell was that noise?
Watch out!
Ah!
The excavation machine nearby suddenly tilted and started falling, right toward us. Oh crap, Meguro's helmet. There's no way I'm letting her get hurt. If someone's taking the hit, it's gonna be me. At least Meguro made it out safe. That's all that mattered as Next thing I knew, I was lying in a hospital bed. Huh? Wait. Oh yeah, I was hit with Meguro on site. And then the machine. I tried to piece it all together, but my head wasn't working right. And after that, damn it, I can't remember a thing. Did I hit my head? Do I have memory problems now? Is Meguro okay? My body still hurts. A few days later. Whew, looks like all my test results came back normal. That's a relief. I was up and moving again, walking around the hospital. Glad to hear Meguro made it out without even a scratch. It'll take a little more time before I can get back to work, but no point in whining about it. Gotta take it slow and get myself back in shape.
Haruya!
Meguro?
Thank you so much for what you did! Ever since that day, I've been so shaken up I could barely stand. I finally managed to come see you today. I'm so sorry it took this long.
No, if anything, I should be the one apologizing. It was our company's responsibility, and you were put in danger because of it. Just then, Meguro stepped closer to me.
You're in a wheelchair? Yeah, that $100 million contract is off the table.
What? Just like that, things took a depressing turn.
With that body of yours, there's no way you can be on site anymore, right?
I mean, not right away, but... Looks like my injury delayed the project way more than I thought. No way I can avoid the contract getting scrapped now.
That's why I have a proposal.
Meguro, good to see you.
Hello, Nakada.
Hey, Haruya. How you holding up? Same as always. I still can't believe this happened to you. Even if it was an accident, it really stings.
So, as site supervisor, how do you plan to take responsibility?
Didn't I just say? It was an accident. We investigated the scene, and it turns out there was no way to prevent it. The work was interrupted, but I'll still be leading operations moving forward, so let's keep things running smoothly, More importantly, Haruya, found a new job yet? Huh? Wait, don't tell me you're planning on coming back. Oh, step onto that site again and you'll be shaking in your boots. Just switch jobs already.
What are you even talking about? He's got plenty more to do here.
Wait, weren't you just saying the contract was off? Off? If that's because of you, then we've got a serious problem here.
The $100 million contract is off, but we're signing a new one for $200 billion.
200? That's double. Wait, we're getting an even bigger deal? Talk about luck. So that's what's happening. I'll have the new contract drafted up and finalize the cost details.
And I'd like Haruya to oversee the paperwork. With your condition, I imagine being on site would be tough.
I appreciate the consideration. Why is she giving such an important role to this useless guy?
One more thing. I'll be recommending Haruya for a chief position.
What? I'm the site supervisor here. If he becomes the chief, that means I'll have to work under him. Hell no. Meguro, I don't know if I'm cut out for that kind of role.
I believe you're exactly the kind of person who should be leading. That day, you explained everything in simple terms, even the technical stuff, so a newbie like me could understand.
Yeah, that's my motto. I always try to break things down so even new hires in this industry can grasp them easily. Huh. So in other words, this guy lacks real knowledge. If he can only dumb things down, he's useless.
Actually, being knowledgeable is exactly why he's able to explain things so clearly. Meanwhile, Nakada, your explanations... well, let's just say they're lacking. You throw around technical jargon with no structure. It's honestly not very helpful.
What? She's saying I'm inferior? That's Meguro for you. She sees right through Nakata's flaws.
What stood out the most was his behavior on site. He was constantly scanning the area, checking the progress, and making sure everyone took breaks. That kind of leadership is impressive.
That's not a good thing. Taking breaks slows the work down. I don't appreciate the assumption that delays are inevitable. What? I structure work and breaks in a way that keeps us on schedule. Yeah, sure. Sounds real convenient. But Meguro, you can't seriously be okay with delays.
Do I seem that heartless to you?
Huh?
The best outcome is 0 accidents and a well-rested team. You're professionals. I trust you to manage your schedules properly. I have no concerns about that.
I'm sorry, Meguro. I acted out of line.
It's fine. But Nakada, you need to pay closer attention to the field. I understand your dedication to not inconveniencing clients, but in the end, I believe Haruya's approach is what's best.
I've been here longer than that guy, and now I look like a fool.
From now on, Haruya will take the lead, and Nakada, you'll support him.
But we don't even know when he'll be able to return to the site.
He can come back when he's fully recovered. Until then, he'll mainly handle online meetings with me.
What the hell? That's way too good of a deal. Thank you for everything.
Haruya is essential to this project. We'll adjust things as needed to make it work.
Yes. I'm completely sidelined, aren't I? After risking my life to save our client's president, I was hit with a contract termination. But somehow, things worked out in the end. After ditching the wheelchair, I was discharged and started working remotely.
If we can reinforce cement from the start, we can make homes more resistant to disasters.
In that case, I'd recommend fiber-reinforced cement. It's long-term tested for durability and is getting a lot of attention from other industries.
I didn't know something like that existed.
Day after day, I had meaningful discussions like this. Whew, another deep discussion today. Talking to Meguro makes me want to get back on site even faster. To do that, I've got to push through rehab and rebuild my stamina. My coworkers keep checking in too. No time to be slacking. Even though I still got tired more easily and had lingering pain, I pushed myself forward. At long last, I finally made it back to the site. Kent, we've been waiting for you. Congrats on getting discharged. Thanks, Furuya. Sorry for the trouble I caused while I was out. No way. Just having you back is more than enough. I'm looking forward to seeing the new and improved you, Furuya. Pressure's on. Wait, hold up. Furuya, you don't look so good. You feeling sick? Huh? Oh, I just haven't been getting much rest lately. Didn't you say your daughter's night crying had gotten better? Yeah, but that's not the reason. If it's not your home life, don't tell me it's work-related. Furuya, just tell me what's going on. While you were gone, we were forced to start early and work at full speed. I've got a family, so I'd be okay with it if they paid us extra, but I've never heard of early morning pay. We get overtime, sure, but not for starting early. What the hell? This was Nakata's doing, wasn't it? Yeah, he only shows up at the site in the afternoon. There's no way I'm letting this slide. Taking advantage of the lack of oversight to push people around, that's not how a grown adult should act. I'm sorry. If I'd kept a closer eye on things, this wouldn't have happened. It's not your fault, Kent. Actually, a lot's changed. I'm technically Nakata's superior now. Huh? I was running things remotely, setting the schedules and sending them to Nakata. I had no idea. Everyone kept daily logs, and from what I read, everything seemed fine. Turns out, Nakata was feeding you fake reports. If only I had been more thorough. Hey, don't look so down. 3 hours later. Well, well, if it isn't the big boss himself, huh? Nakata, we need to talk. Whoa, no need to glare like that. Your wounds might start hurting again, ha! I asked for those logs so I could keep track of the team, and you had the nerve to falsify them? Oh, You think I had the time to sit around writing reports all day? If the info's bogus, you might as well not have written anything at all. You sure got cocky, huh? Meguro picks you and suddenly you think you're hot stuff? Face it, I've got way more skill and experience than you. You're just a placeholder. I know I can't be on site, which is why I wanted to rely on you. We're in the same company. Why are we fighting each other? You play the victim real well, don't you? This all started because you went behind my back. If you really want us to work together, go tell Meguro right now to give me back control of the site. Otherwise, your dream of a perfect workplace is never happening. I can't just go against Meguro's decision. Then I guess we're done here. You okay? I heard some pretty loud voices just now. Yeah, just had a little chat with Nakata. Man, another afternoon shift for him? After making us all work overtime? Starting tomorrow, you're back to your regular hours. No more early shifts. Finally. I can get some proper sleep. I'll let everyone know. Appreciate it. Thanks, man. Why is Nakata so obsessed with deadlines? I get that missing them would be bad, but he's acting way too desperate about it. Deadlines are agreed upon by both parties, so we can take the full time if needed. Rushing just leads to mistakes. If anything, working at a steady pace is more efficient. After that, I didn't run into any more conflicts with Nakata, but something felt off. Hey, move on to the next step. Huh? But it's scheduled. We don't have time to waste on this. Just follow my instructions, and don't tell him a word about this. Him? Haruya. That guy nitpicks every little thing I do. Alright, listen up. From now on, erase every step I tell you from the schedule. Delete them? The client wants to save every penny they can. To meet that demand, we need to cut out unnecessary steps. That way, we save costs and finish ahead of schedule. Win-win. The next day. What the hell? I finally show up early and this is what I walk into? Why is the work falling behind? I cut all the extra steps, and it still isn't enough? These guys are completely useless. Nakata, this is on you. Haruya, weren't you supposed to be in a meeting with Meguro this morning? Furuya reported this yesterday and really saved us. If Nakata kept pulling shady moves behind the scenes, we'd be screwed. I had a bad feeling, so I decided to check in. A bad feeling, huh? More like someone snitched. Funny how you're basically admitting you did something wrong. When I saw their hands were stopping when they should have been reinforcing the structure, I asked what was going on. Then, I checked the work schedule and found half the steps completely crossed out. That was your order, wasn't it? I don't know what you're talking about. They must have decided that on their own. Really? He's gonna play dumb now? Unbelievable. Listen, the most important thing on this site is the safety of the workers. If an accident happens, it's not just us. Our client will feel the repercussions too. With the way you're handling things, it's only a matter of time before something goes horribly wrong. Huh. You love to run your mouth, don't you? So the others are siding with Haruya now, huh? Kent, thanks for not mentioning my name. It really helped. Sorry for making you sweat. If Furuya hadn't told me, who knows how bad this could have gotten. Not that you guys would ever work without reinforcement. Of course not. Actually, I just got a report from one of my guys. What is it? Yeah, it's me. I can't move right now. What? Don't talk to me like that. Look, this whole thing got screwed up because your company's president decided to promote my subordinate to chief. You think being a pretty face lets her get away with anything, huh? Damn it, whatever. I'm done. It's your problem now. What do you mean, figure it out? That's your job, not mine. Quit dumping everything on me. Huh? You want me to set him up and take him down? I see. If I pull that off, you'll be forced out of the chief position, and I'll reclaim the top spot by default. You actually had a decent idea for once. All right, leave it to me. Later. If the others get involved, Haruya's gonna find out in no time, so I'll just handle this myself. He's got off-site meetings today. That means now's my chance. First things first, I'll doctor up the work logs and report Haruya's incompetence to his higher-ups. That's what you get for making an enemy out of me. We heard everything. What? Haruya? And Meguro too?
So you've been colluding with someone inside our company. That's quite the betrayal.
No, you've got it all wrong. That was just a private chat with a friend. Then why was my name being brought up? You and I don't have any mutual friends, do we? This isn't the first time you've been sneaking around on the phone, is it? Alright, I've had enough. You suspect me at every turn. There's no point in denying it. We've got evidence. Evidence? Huh, you're bluffing. All my calls happened while he was still hospitalized. There's no way they've got proof. Hey, got some big news for you. Like eye-popping huge. Meguro renegotiated the contract, bumped it up to 200 million. So how about you and I work together and skim a little off the top? Relax. I've got a foolproof way to keep it under wraps. No one will ever know. What? They recorded me? Who the hell pulled the sneaky move? You're really worried about that right now?
You work for a company, and yet you tried to pocket money through fraud. That's a crime.
Fine, I admit it. I was scheming some shady stuff, but none of it actually happened. Nothing came of it, so it's not that big of a deal. We're not just going after you for this recording. You've also been cutting out crucial steps to lower costs and even changing suppliers, haven't you? That's... Were you planning to strike deals with low credibility vendors for kickbacks? They know everything? So the real reason you pushed for a shorter deadline was to line your own pockets, not to benefit the client? That's not true. Meguro, please believe me. Everything I did was to support your company.
Nakada, I've survived plenty of cutthroat deals and taken over as president in my father's place.
Yeah, I know that well.
Then drop the act.
Huh?
I can spot a liar or a schemer from a mile away. Cry all you want, but all you'll get from me is a cold stare.
We take our job seriously. Stop dragging us down. Keep your voice down. You worked us to the bone just to line your own pockets? That's just plain disgusting. You too? Know your place, you little grunt. Making us clock in early, then submitting falsified timesheets so it looks like overtime to the higher-ups, huh? Gah.
And since overtime pay is handed out in cash, I'm guessing you collected it all and split the cut with your accomplice.
You're absolutely shameless. Watch your mouth, punk. What I can't forgive the most is how you put Meguro and Kent in danger. What?
But the accident report ruled it as just that, an accident.
Sorry, I only found out recently. But the reason that excavator toppled over that day, Nakata, you had a hand in it, didn't you? What the hell are you saying? Did you know the one remotely operating the excavator was Hirata? Of course. She even came to my hospital room, bringing a gift basket and crying as she apologized. I told her not to blame herself, that it was just an accident, but she just wouldn't lift her head. She still hasn't forgiven herself. She keeps saying she should have done something about Nakata sooner.
Done something?
Hirata was being relentlessly harassed by Nakata. It had taken a serious toll on her. No way. The night before the accident, she spotted Nakata near her home. She was so terrified she couldn't sleep a wink before work the next morning. That's why she made a mistake while operating the excavator. I covered it up and that idiot still went and talked.
If that's the case, then this is beyond us. It's a police matter now.
The police? Wait, I told you nothing actually happened. But you did take kickbacks, didn't you? Hirata also decided to report your harassment to the cops. You've gotta be kidding me.
We already had a good idea about your accomplice, a guy from HR. Even though it had nothing to do with his department, he kept nosing around about the excavation work. It was suspicious from the start.
Damn idiot. Should have kept his mouth shut.
And when he somehow knew about the $200 million contract, something no ordinary employee should have had access to, it was pretty clear something was up.
After that, Nakata was hauled off in a police car, taken straight to the station.
With leadership like that, it's no wonder the site was rotting from the inside. Promoting you to chief was the right call.
I'm just glad everything's settled. Well, I did take a few hits along the way. You can only joke about it because you're alive, Kent.
He'll pay for what he did, that's for sure.
Yeah. Nakata managed to avoid jail time, but the company still fired him. Those bastards. They humiliated me. But instead of reflecting on his mistakes, he was just getting more bitter. I'll make them regret letting me go. Time to find a new job, haha. Brimming with confidence, he set out, but... This is the 10th company. Why won't anyone hire me? Turns out, Nakata's dirty dealings had spread throughout the industry, making re-employment impossible. Now, he was even considering applying for welfare. Hirata suing me too? What the hell is gonna happen to me now? He had only himself to blame, and his pathetic state was a fitting punishment. Meanwhile, I kept pushing forward, staying motivated and committed to my work. Can't. I'm sending out the contract to our new client. Can you double check it? Got it. Kuruya's grown a lot too. With Nakata gone, the workplace atmosphere has improved drastically. Everyone was more energized and motivated than ever. And to my surprise, something else started to change. My long-neglected love life.
Kent! Thanks for waiting.
You look stunning as always, Nanae.
Good job! Now if we could just work on that formal tone.
Well, you are a client.
Jeez, you're way too serious!
If we can keep building this connection and see where it takes us, I'd be the happiest man alive.